Alright people, listen up. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're sharing 5 effective ways to lose weight faster while staying healthy. Let's dive right in. I know so many of you out there are struggling, feeling stuck, and maybe even a little hopeless about shedding those extra pounds. You've tried the fad diets, the quick fixes, and you're tired of the roller coaster. I get it, I really do. But what if I told you that real, sustainable weight loss isn't about starvation or punishing yourself? It's about making smart, informed choices and building habits that last a lifetime. Today, we're cutting through the noise, the misinformation, and the garbage that's holding you back. I'm here to give you the straight-up, no-nonsense truth about what works. These aren't just random tips, these are scientifically backed strategies that I've used with countless individuals to help them transform their bodies and their lives. It's time to stop wishing and start doing. This isn't just about looking good in a smaller size, it's about feeling incredible, having more energy, and taking control of your health for good. So are you ready to finally understand how to make your body work you, not against you? Are you ready to commit to yourself and unlock that stronger, healthier, more confident version of you that's waiting to emerge? Good, because we're not just talking about losing weight, we're talking about gaining a whole new lease on life. Get ready to take notes because these 5 principles are game changers. Let's get started on building a healthier, happier you, starting right now. First things first, let's talk about protein. If you're serious about losing weight and keeping it off, protein needs to be your best friend. I'm not kidding. This isn't just for bodybuilders trying to bulk up. Protein is absolutely critical for anyone looking to shed fat effectively. Why? Because protein kicks your metabolism into high gear. Your body actually burns more calories digesting protein compared to fats or carbs. Think of it as stoking the fire within, making your internal engine burn hotter and more efficiently throughout the day. Plus, protein is incredibly satiating. It keeps you feeling fuller for longer, which means you're less likely to reach for those unhealthy snacks between meals. It helps crush those cravings that can derail your progress. So, how do you get more of this powerhouse nutrient into your diet? It's simpler than you think. We're talking about lean meats, think chicken breast, turkey, lean cuts of beef or pork. Eggs are another fantastic, complete protein source. If you're plant-based, don't you worry. Tofu, tempeh, lentils, beans, and chickpeas are your allies. And yes, a quality protein shake can be a convenient option, especially post-workout or when you're on the go. The key is to include a good source of protein in every single meal and even in your snacks. Don't skimp on it. Aim for variety to keep things interesting and to ensure you're getting a wide range of amino acids, the building blocks of life. Now I hear some of you saying, but Jillian, won't too much protein be bad for me, or I don't want to get bulky? Let's clear this up. For most healthy individuals, a higher protein intake as part of a balanced diet is perfectly safe and incredibly beneficial for weight loss. And ladies, you are not going to suddenly look like Arnold Schwarzenegger just by eating more chicken or a protein shake. Building massive muscle takes very specific, intense training and usually a caloric surplus. What protein do is help you preserve and even build lean muscle mass while you're losing fat. More muscle means a higher resting metabolism, meaning you burn more calories even when you're not working out. It's a win-win. Alright, next up, we need to have a serious talk about processed carbs and sugar. These are, quite frankly, the enemies of your weight loss goals and your overall health. I'm talking about things like white bread, sugary cereals, pastries, cookies, candy, soda, and those fancy coffee drinks packed with sugar. These foods offer little to no nutritional value and wreak havoc on your body. When you consume these refined carbohydrates and sugary items, your blood sugar levels spike dramatically. Your body then releases a flood of insulin to try and manage this sugar rush. And what does insulin do? It promotes fat storage. It's a vicious cycle that leads to energy crashes, more cravings, and you guessed it, weight gain. So what's the game plan? It's about making smarter swaps, not about depriving yourself of all carbohydrates. Your body needs carbs for energy, but it needs the of carbs. We're going to significantly reduce, or better yet, eliminate those processed, refined culprits from your diet. Instead, you're going to focus on whole, unprocessed carbohydrate sources. Think whole grains like oats, quinoa, brown rice, and whole wheat bread in moderation. Load up on fruits, which provide natural sugars along with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. And vegetables? They should be the star of your plate, all colors, all kinds. These complex carbs break down slowly, providing sustained energy without the crazy blood sugar spikes and subsequent fat storage. The benefits of making this switch go far beyond just seeing the number on the scale go down. When you cut back on processed carbs and sugar, you'll notice a remarkable difference in your energy levels. No more mid-afternoon slumps. Your mood can improve, your skin might clear up, and you'll find that your cravings for unhealthy foods start to diminish. It's about retraining your palate and your body to appreciate real, whole foods. This isn't a temporary fix, it's a fundamental shift in how you nourish yourself. You're taking back control from the food industry that wants you hooked on their hyper-palatable, nutrient-poor products. You deserve better, and your body will thank you for it. Alright, now let's dive into the world of torching calories and revving up your metabolism with exercise. And when I say exercise, I'm talking about high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. If you're short on time but want maximum results, HIIT is your secret weapon. Forget spending hours slogging away on a treadmill at a steady pace. HIIT involves short, explosive bursts of intense exercise followed by brief recovery periods. We're talking about pushing yourself to your max for, say, 30 seconds to a minute, then catching your breath for a similar amount of time and repeating that cycle. This type of training is incredibly effective for fat loss because it burns a significant amount of calories in a relatively short period. The magic of HIIT doesn't stop when your workout ends. One of its biggest advantages is the afterburn effect, scientifically known as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or APOC. This means your metabolism stays elevated for hours you've finished exercising, so you continue to burn more calories even while you're resting. Think about that. You're getting more bang for your buck. You can do HIIT with almost any type of exercise: running sprints, cycling, burpees, jump squats, mountain climbers. The possibilities are endless. You don't need fancy equipment, your own body weight is often enough to get an incredibly effective workout. The key is you have to be willing to push yourself outside your comfort zone during those work intervals. I know what some of you are thinking, Jillian, that sounds really hard. I don't know if I can do that. Listen, nobody said it was going to be easy, but I promise you it's worth it and you are capable. Start where you are. If you're a beginner, your intense intervals might be shorter and your rest periods longer. That's okay. The goal is to challenge yourself and gradually increase the intensity and duration as you get fitter. Even 15 to 20 minutes of focused HIIT a few times a week can make a massive difference. It's efficient, it's effective, and it builds not just physical strength but mental toughness too. You'll feel empowered knowing you pushed through something challenging. So, are you ready to give it a try? This next tip is so simple yet so incredibly powerful and often overlooked. Stay hydrated, and specifically drink water before your meals. Yes, good old H2O. It might not sound as glamorous as some other weight loss strategies, but trust me, water is a critical player in your fat loss journey. For starters, drinking enough water can actually give your metabolism a slight boost. Research has shown that it can increase your resting energy expenditure. It's not a massive amount, but every little bit helps when you're trying to create that calorie deficit needed for weight loss. It's one of the easiest things you can do to support your body's natural fat-burning processes. One of the most significant ways water aids in weight loss is by helping you feel fuller. If you drink a glass or two of water about 20 to 30 minutes before your meals, you'll naturally feel more satiated. This can lead to you consuming fewer calories during that meal without feeling deprived. Sometimes our bodies mistake thirst for hunger, so before you reach for a snack, try drinking a glass of water and wait a few minutes. You might find that your hunger pangs disappear. This simple habit can make a big difference in your overall calorie intake over the course of a day, a week, and a month. It's a smart, effortless way to manage your appetite. Beyond the direct impact on metabolism and satiety, staying properly hydrated is essential for overall health, which in turn supports your weight loss efforts. Water is crucial for digestion, for nutrient absorption, for flushing out toxins, and for keeping your energy levels up. When you're dehydrated, you can feel sluggish, foggy-headed, and less motivated to exercise or make healthy food choices. Aim to drink water consistently throughout the day. Carry a reusable water bottle with you everywhere as a constant reminder. Don't wait until you're thirsty to drink. Thirst is already a sign that you're on your way to dehydration. Make water your primary beverage, and watch how it supports your journey to a leaner, healthier you. Finally, let's address two often underestimated factors that can make or break your weight loss success: sleep and stress. You can have the perfect diet and the most intense workout plan, But if you're not getting enough quality sleep, or if you're chronically stressed out, you're fighting an uphill battle. These aren't luxury items, they are fundamental necessities for a healthy body and a healthy metabolism. Lack of sleep, for instance, throws your hunger hormones completely out of whack. It causes an increase in ghrelin, the hormone that tells your brain you're hungry, and a decrease in leptin, the hormone that signals satiety. This hormonal imbalance makes you crave high-calorie, sugary, and fatty foods, and it makes it harder to feel full. Chronic stress has a similar detrimental effect. When you're constantly stressed, your body pumps out cortisol, often called the stress hormone. Elevated cortisol levels can lead to increased appetite, cravings for comfort foods, which are rarely healthy, and can also signal your body to store more fat, particularly around your midsection, that stubborn belly fat so many of us struggle with. It can also disrupt your sleep, creating a vicious cycle. Managing stress isn't just about feeling calmer, it's about creating an internal environment that is conducive to fat loss and overall well-being. You need to actively work on this, just like you actively work on your diet and exercise. So what can you do? Prioritize sleep like it's your job. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Establish a regular sleep schedule, create a relaxing bedtime routine, and make your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. Dark, quiet, and cool. For stress management, find what works for you. It could be meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, spending time in nature, listening to music, journaling, or talking to a friend or therapist. Even short, 10 to 15-minute mindfulness breaks throughout your day can make a difference. Don't view these as indulgences. View them as essential tools in your weight loss arsenal. When you manage your sleep and stress, you'll find it easier to make healthy choices. You'll have more energy, and your body will be much more cooperative in letting go of that excess weight. So there you have it. 5 powerful, actionable strategies to help you lose weight faster and, more importantly, in a healthy and sustainable way. Remember, this isn't about a quick fix or a temporary diet. This is about making lasting lifestyle changes that will benefit you for years to come. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and taking control of your health. You have the tools, now it's time to put them into action, consistently. Don't get discouraged if you have an off day. Just get back on track with your next meal or your next workout. The journey to a healthier you is a marathon, not a sprint, and every single step you take in the right direction counts. Celebrate your small victories along the way, because they build momentum and keep you motivated. You are stronger than you think, and you absolutely deserve to feel your best. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and commit to these principles. I know you can do this, and we're here to support you every step of the way on this incredible transformation. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more health and fitness advice. We want to hear from you. What are your biggest challenges and what topics do you want us to cover next? Your engagement helps us create content that truly serves you. See you next time and keep pushing towards your goals. You've got this.